Hello everyone, welcome back to day 2 of Vlogmas. So today is the first day of Star Stable Sunday. We're trying it on. We're gonna see if there's enough content Star Stable's putting out for Christmas to warrant a Star Stable Sunday. But the day that I'm recording this, it is November 29th. So very clearly, given that there's no snow, I'm sorry, I just saw the clipping of the ribbon and the horse's tail. That's truly incredible. Here, hold on, there we go. However, Star Stable recently put out their Hollow Woods update, which from my understanding, there's a lot of questing that comes with that. I don't know, I'm not a big quester. I don't really think Star Stable's questing system is very fleshed out and fun. It's just, you know, fetch quests for the most part, but we're still gonna check it out because Hollow Woods, it was my favorite location growing up, so it's very deeply sentimental to me. I'm kind of worried, I'm kind of scared. I'm the kind of person who doesn't really like change. I'm really hoping that I don't have some like violently visceral reaction to the changes. I've already seen a little bit from some of Dennis's videos. I'm not gonna lie to you. Every time Dennis uploads a video, I'm like, dude, how do you make Star Stable seem like such a fun game? Because every time Dennis uploads, I want to go play Star Stable, and then I log on for like 5 minutes and I'm like, this is nothing at all like how Dennis makes it out to be. I think Dennis is just really good at talking and being entertaining. I love you, Dennis. Love, 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 love. Also, there's the new, is it the Dutch or it's not the Belgian. Hello, do you want to say hello? Oh, hello everyone. My name is T'Challa. I am Cat. Meow, meow.
Meow.
Well, I know this is Dennis's favorite. I like grays in theory. And then I see them and I just don't like them. This is the one that I love, but he looks too similar to Grim, which is my Belgian warm blood. And I don't want like two of the same horse. But he's my favorite out of all of them. Like his little snip is just so cute. His butt, I'm sorry, I want to stare at that butt while I run. The chestnut, I don't actually have any chestnuts that I can think of. But this one's just not doing it for me. You know, like he's so plain. He does look like a horse I used to ride named Baggers though. So like for that, he's cute, but I don't have a deep like emotional attachment to Chestnut. The liver chestnut, I'm shocked at how much I like it now. Because when the spoilers came out, I hated this horse. I thought it looked ugly. I thought the mane looked really weird. But the longer I look at it, the more I like it. I just wish the mane was darker and less red. Cause the body is such a cool tone, right? And then the mane is a warm tone, and I think that's the main thing that's throwing me off, is it's just like very, very like, I don't know, something made there. This bay is really nice. I don't really own any black horses, mostly because like they're boring, but he's a nice black. He's very classic, you know? And then there's the Carmelo, who gorgeous, gorgeous dapples. I cannot do the eyes. Honestly, this is what I wish my English thoroughbred looked like. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna go with this one. As for a name, can I do Blizzard? Nope, can't do Blizzard. Big Bird. Big Bird. And Big Bird will be a mare. Dennis just uploaded a video. Star Stable finally focusing on gameplay? Never. Could never. Ah, this gives me hope because I guarantee it's about Hollow Woods. Dennis, shut up! Oh, I didn't even look at the gates, did I? I like this trot, kind of. I think this should be the special gate. What is the special gate? Is it like, how do you do it? I probably can't because it's a level 1. I don't know if I've given my thoughts on horse progression, but I don't actually think that horse progression adds any kind of like gameplay to the game. What they did was they locked animations so you would have to spend more time in the game leveling your horses up. So they didn't create any new gameplay. What they did was they forcibly created the incentive to spend more time in the game, therefore optimizing their analytics. Am I being too cynical? Mayhaps. Yo, Emma's on! Emma! And then I can't do a faster gallop until I do some races, so BRB, I guess.
A few moments later.
My main concerns with Hollow Woods, from the little bit that I saw from Dennis's video, was that the Hollow Woods always had a very subtle like there was a subtlety to it. When you first walked in, you didn't necessarily know that the druids were there and the magic was there. And that could also just be from the time period that I come from as a player, that when I first went to the Hollow Woods, we didn't really know, at least I didn't really know at the time, all of this magic that was there. And it was only through discovering and actually like physically exploring that I discovered the little spiral swirl thing. Hold on, I wanna tell this before I get in there. I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. When I discovered the spiral swirly thingy, I was like, oh my gosh, there's magic in this world. And I can't remember where the questing system was at what point, but it was the first sense that I really got that there was a bigger story here at play. And so that subtlety is something that really can only be explored in like the video game format, right? Like it's only in a video game that you can use your environment to help aid in your storytelling. So my biggest concerns from what I saw of Dennis's video is that Star Stable did a little too much, because I think it makes more sense for places like the Wildwoods to look super, super freaking magical, like they just came out of World of Warcraft or something, because that's later in the game and in the story, and therefore like you've had more exposure to how like the magic system works. I just think it's a really interesting step from the Hollow Woods and Valedale, that's very like subtle. Then you get into Dundle, which is a little bit more, you know, like, oh, this is kind of magical. And then you get into the Wild Woods and it's just so much more than anything we've ever seen before. So I'm just very hopeful that they understood what the Hollow Woods is as such a like a place that you can explore immediately as soon as you get like a Star Rider account. So fingers crossed. We'll see what happens. I like this. I like this little sign. That's cute. And I really like this little Celtic symbol. Stop. Stop. Okay, so far, yes. Good vibes. All the music. The fog effect that just came in. Listen, nobody talk. Oh, hello, little fox. Fox Glory 123. Is that you? I love their bird sounds. Listen. Okay, Star Stable team. I don't know who your sound designer is, especially for the ambience like this, but literally the sound design is giving James Cameron's Avatar. So like, chef's kiss on that. But if that's not the most like picturesque scenic shit, I'm not gonna lie, this is giving like where the night elves live in World of Warcraft, which is definitely a different vibe than what it was originally. I'm not mad at it though. That music's well, bro, I'm gonna cry. This is what I hope the Avatar game is gonna be on December 7th. Like, I hope it gives me the same feeling. I've heard a lot of people complaining that it was like Wildwoods 2.0, and I definitely can see that complaint. And it definitely is very different than what it was. The glowy things is a little, I think, I don't want to say it's too much. I think it should just be little shit like this. Yes. That's good. Like, you just randomly are exploring and then all of a sudden you get like this random little thing of magic. I like that. I feel like if I was a new player coming in and I saw this would give me the same vibes of like, oh, there's more going on here than what I originally thought. So I think it probably does work as effectively as what I needed, as what I wanted it to. This music is literally gorgeous. I think the music is a big part of what's selling it. Now I just hope like all of this lends itself to the storytelling. It's kind of like The Sims 4 where like the Sims 4 worlds are pretty too, but they're just sets. So I'm kind of curious as to how much... Oh, that's the observatory. Well, they didn't update that. Is this not considered? Ah! They added jump scares. I'm excited to see this, like, done up in snow. The f- That looks interesting. I should check it out. Okay, so this is we officially in it, babes. Wow, it's as if the runestone came to life. Hello. He's so tiny. He's so cute. The rune runner puts its nose close to your face and puffs out some air. She's saying hello and asking you to follow her. Though the horse's mouth doesn't move, it's as if you can hear her thoughts. T'Challa! Hi, baby. You're so cute. Hi. Hi. Come here. Up. Up. Oh. Hello. Hi.
Ugh. Big baby.
Welcome to Hollow Woods, unless you've been here before. My name is Wina Sunbeam. Wina? I don't know how you would say that other than Wina. And this is my small corner of Jorvik. Did I level up? No, my horse leveled up though. Okay. I recognize your last name as the ship from Subnautica for sure. Oh yes, a long time ago I helped a young girl settle in this strange village. Took her under my wing, if you will. And so she took my name as she carved a new identity for herself. Seeing as you won't give me your name, I'll have to give you one myself. Now, let me see, I've just the one. I will call you Bug. And well, Bug, we have much to discuss. So they didn't want to put in Ryder's name here? A little horsey told me that the runestone sprung to life when you interacted with it. How intriguing. You've already seen that there's something about Hollow Woods, something magical. Vildale Village here is the home of the Keepers of Aideen. Listen, we're about to find out I can't pronounce anything. Fugo. It is true, you have a deep understanding of these woods and the surrounding areas. I could see it as soon as you and Big Bird rode over. So you know my horse's name, but I'm Bug? Yeah, T'Challa, If this tells you anything about how loud I am on a regular basis, here, just watch. Never mind. Never mind. But of course there are things about the world that not even Aideen knows. Allow me to explain. Not every Keeper of Aideen is a druid, nor is every druid a Keeper of Aideen. I prefer to focus on tending to these woods, and that is where I connect to Aideen the most. Others may choose to fight the good fight, seeking to unite the legendary soul riders and keep darkness at bay. No matter what a druid chooses to focus on, one thing is certain. The Hollow Woods is our magical playground. I hate these. Literally the worst. My horse is always too fast. You know what? I don't care. I'm jumping ahead. Druids are drawn to three main paths of study. There's the path of terror, the path of runology, and the path of whimsy. The path of terror is everything with the earth, gardening, studying wild plants, brewing solutions, and being one with the land. Gaia will guide you through this path. Felt seen, heard, bestie. Runestones are ancient structures dotted about the entire island, but in Hollow Woods, their magic is most intense. It is our duty as druids to study them and decipher their ancient secrets. This might be the only time I've ever read any of this. Last, but certainly not least, is the path of whimsy. As the name suggests, this is about embracing fun and letting your curiosity lead to discoveries. Where's the dark magic? I want to be a Sith Lord.
Rayange, very straightforward one to know. Rayange.
Rayange will guide you through this path. But we druids are not the only ones who toy with magic here. No, for there are magic horses who are similarly drawn to the buzz of arcane energy in the air. Magic horse sightings have all dwindled recently, but perhaps if you spend time in the woods, they will return again. Now tell your thoughts, surrender to the spirit of Aideen, and embrace the path you seek. Star Stable needs to hire me to do like all of the voice work for their game right now, please. So I have seen this, the different path breakdown. I like this. This is something that you would see in like a normal skill tree of an MMO, or like The Sims, vampires, werewolves, all of those have skill trees. They're very, very, very nice because then you can customize the kind of game that you want to play. However, you can have a skill tree and it still mean nothing. While I'm happy they've broken this out into a skill tree, I don't want to be like, oh my gosh, they need a skill tree, because they could still, like, it can still mean absolutely nothing. Firefly catching. That's just another, like, catch game. Ooh. Just 1 horse XP. Bro. Fireflies are in abundance in Hollow Woods, but they aren't just pretty glowy insects. They are the very essence of the magic of this forest. They are carriers of light. So we're killing fireflies. Got it. There be one. Everybody's just running around grabbing fireflies. That's funny. Yo, I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to be running around all the time catching like 100 fireflies for things. That's a lot. Hello, I'm single-handedly just wiping out the entire firefly population. This cannot be good for the ecosystem. I destroy the environment and Star Stable online. Yo, this game is so broke. I have to keep dismounting if I want to fast gallop. What is going on? We've got enough. But there's just so many glowy things. How am I ever supposed to focus on anything? Ooh, shiny thing. I gotta go chase it. I hope this isn't a quest that you unlock like way too early. Like, I feel like druidism should still be kind of locked. It's kind of wild, like, if you've been playing for 2 days and then all of a sudden you can do this. I don't know. Different people will have a different experience with the game. It'll just be a different game. And that's okay. You're back already! You must be connected to this forest in ways we cannot even fathom. Oh, there's a lot of fireflies, my guy. Your journey is only just beginning. There is plenty more for you to explore out there. A whole forest teeming with life, awaiting your interaction. Ride around, be curious, and you will be greatly rewarded. I will stay here to answer any questions you might have. As you progress with the path of druidism, you will unlock more ways of earning light and interacting with Hollow Woods. Oh my gosh. Why is it broken? Let me just fast gallop all the time. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to run around and collect some fireflies for a little bit. I'm not going to sit here and record the whole thing. So I will be back.
A few moments later.
Please look at the texture on the horse. It's broken a little bit, which I find very interesting. Something that I was thinking about as I've been, you know, running around collecting fireflies, which of course, every time I touch water, my horse breaks. Earlier in this video, I was complaining about horse progression, and I didn't like how they locked animations behind having to play the game for longer. And I honestly, if this skill tree system works, I would love to see horse progression taken in more of a skill tree type of way, where you could kind of choose each time you leveled up what your horse did better in, for example. So like if you look at your horse stats, I would love it if I could choose that my horse has more strength or more discipline or more swiftness, whatever that might be, in a skill tree system. And every breed naturally has like a different baseline. Hello everyone, I know I look terrible because it is literally 10:40 a.m. But I just wanted to come on here and clarify a couple of points because I didn't necessarily clarify them really great in the video. And I've had more time to sit and think about what exactly I would like the skill tree to look like. I don't necessarily think it should be exactly a skill tree, but I think looking at the skill node tree, whatever you want to call it, as kind of like your template is good. Essentially, every single time you level up your horse, you should get a certain number of points that you can designate to put in endurance. Whatever you want your horse to specialize in, you should be able to put all of your points in one or diversify, whatever you want to do. And I also think when it gets to this concept of breeding, which apparently Star Stable wants to implement at some point, don't know how that's going to happen. I think that gets it to a point where each horse has different enough stats that you have to kind of breed and grind to get a good baseline, depending on what you want to specialize in. And then Dennis uploaded a video yesterday, and he brought up a couple of good points that we've had discussions about that I also wanted to reiterate. You should definitely go watch Dennis's video, though. He posted it literally yesterday. When it comes to talking about this concept that most players log on during the events, and then they log off, and there's not really, like, incentive for people to play the game long term. Hollow Woods isn't really long term forever gameplay. The nodes are finite. There's not an infinite number of them, and unless Star Stable plans to keep on adding nodes to them, people aren't going to keep revisiting, and they're probably going to get bored. People are already completing it, so yeah, it's longer than an event, but still short-term gameplay. So in order to make Hollow Woods and this whole light concept integral to everyday gameplay, it needs to be merged into everyday gameplay a lot better. It needs to essentially be meeting players where they're at. So if I want to go training, or I want to just role play or whatever, or I want to go like do championships, I think it would be really cool to be able to exchange light for nodes that would give you access to spells or special powders that do like a plethora of things. But essentially the concept is like, oh, maybe you get 2 times XP for the next 15 minutes. Oh, maybe you can use this potion or this spell to raise your horse's mood from red to green. Then it's essentially meeting players where they're at. So I don't necessarily just have to be in the Hollow Woods and doing stuff with light in order to like benefit horse XP, if that makes sense. You can be anywhere, and it's like integral and it's married. Otherwise, it's kind of like in The Sims 4 if they introduced a game pack or like a kit or something that just, it had gameplay in it, but it wasn't integral to the overall, like, it wouldn't be like Seasons, for example, where you see it in every single world you're in. You just don't want it to be this thing that people play with and then forget about. You want to make sure it lasts. So anyways, that was my thought. How many fireflies do I have? Not freaking enough! Perhaps you have already seen the mysterious runestones in Hollow Woods. These runestones were placed a very long time ago to stabilize and measure the flow of magical energy from Pandoria. Maintaining the runestones is an essential druidic task. Now it is time for you to learn how to stabilize the runestones. Meet me at the runestone close to the river. Is there an actual minigame here? One glyph appears on top of the runestone. Find the corresponding glyph in the nearby area. No. This will be awful for me, but I can see people really enjoying this, actually. I definitely am just too dumb to understand what it's saying. I always am like, oh, wait, hold on. You know, that might be it. You just run around and look for the thing? That's it? Okay, no, that's pretty normal, standard star stable, actually. I do think that I'm gonna leave this video here, just because there's a lot that's happening. I know I've been recording for more than an hour now, so that's a lot for me to have to cut together. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. I'm definitely gonna be back with another Star Stable Sunday video, because I'm so interested in this whole druid concept, that I might actually, even if there's not a whole lot in terms of the Christmas content, there's a whole lot here that I really would like to explore and just see how it goes. So, that's all I have for you today. I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow with another video. Crazy. Crazy. I was crazy once. They trapped me in a room. A rubber room with rats.